Electric dirt bikes have come a long way, and 2026 proves just how far the technology has leapt. These machines are faster, smarter, and more capable than ever, blending raw power with zero emissions and near-silent performance. Riders no longer have to choose between adrenaline and sustainability. Now, they can have both. From sleek, high-performance models built for pros to rugged all-terrain beasts made for weekend warriors, this year's lineup has something for every kind of rider. So, gear up. Here are the top 10 best electric dirt bikes of 2026 that are revolutionizing the off-road experience. Stark VARG MX 1.2. Riding the VARG MX 1.2 feels like stepping into the future of motocross. The lightweight frame and agile chassis make it surprisingly nimble for an electric machine. With power adjustable from about 10 horsepower all the way up to 80 horsepower, you can tailor it to a beginner's gentle pace or unleash full throttle for serious off-road fun. On the spec side, the bike features a 7.2 kilowatt-hour battery nestled in a magnesium honeycomb case for around 20% more range and claims up to 973 Newton-meters of torque at the wheel. Pricing starts at roughly $12,490 for the 60 horsepower version and around $13,490 for the 80 horsepower Alpha variant. What really stands out is how quiet, clean, and low maintenance it is compared to a comparable gas machine. You get instant torque, no clutch or filters to fuss with, and the cycle of jumps and trails feels freer. If you're in the market for something high-end that blends slick tech with dirt track heritage, this one delivers. Altis Sigma. The Altis Sigma electric dirt bike brings serious performance to the off-road scene without breaking the bank. It's built around a 98-volt, 97.2 volts battery pack with 35 amp-hour capacity, 3.402 kilowatt-hours, using Samsung 50S cells, paired with a peak approximately 22 kilowatt hairpin motor delivering up to 601 Newton-meters of torque and top speeds around 113 kilometers per hour, 70 miles per hour, in ideal conditions. The chassis weighs in at about 84 kilograms, including battery, and features a forged aluminum alloy frame, adjustable air spring suspension, 200 millimeters front, travel, 85 millimeters rear, large breadcrumbs of ground clearance, 300 millimeters, and solid hardware like 4-piston disc brakes with 5-level regenerative braking. Price-wise, you're looking at roughly $5,500 to $6,500 for many markets, with European pricing at about €6,490. Riding the Altis Sigma feels like you've stepped into a raw throttle-first electric motocross machine. The instant torque puts you back in your seat off the line, and the silence combined with no need for oil/fuel maintenance just adds to the fun. It isn't perfect. Some riders mention quality concerns and actually real-world range less than advertised. But for the price, it gives a thrilling taste of high-end e-dirt bike performance. eRide Pro SR. The eRide Pro SR. Electric dirt bike packs serious punch while maintaining a playful feel. With a swappable 72-volt 50 amp-hour, 3,600 watt-hours, Samsung lithium-ion battery, and a peak motor output of 25 kilowatts, it dives from 0 to 30 miles per hour in just 1.8 seconds and tops out around 62 to 70 miles per hour depending on conditions. The claimed range is about 62 plus miles at a moderate 25 miles per hour pace and up to 93 to 100 miles when you're going slower, 15 miles per hour, and riding easy terrain. Price starts in the US at around $5,699 plus tax and shipping. What I particularly liked was how the Pro SR blends high-performance thrills with everyday trail usability. The bike feels light, responsive, and agile off-road, yet powerful when you twist the throttle. Sure, you'll need to manage battery charging, and real-world range will drop if you're blasting full throttle or climbing steep terrain. But for its price and feature set, it's a hard-to-beat electric dirt machine for riders who want performance without going into the ultra-high-cost zone. 79 Bike Falcon Pro. The Falcon Pro is the kind of ride that makes you really feel the future of off-road electric bikes. With its 72-volt 35 amp-hour LG pack battery and a peak motor output of 10 kilowatts, it claims a top speed of around 56 miles per hour, approximately 90 kilometers per hour, and up to 75 miles, approximately 120 kilometers of range in ideal conditions. The crisp triple beam forged aluminum frame, the fast and adjustable fastest 2.0 suspension, 200 millimeters front travel, and a dry weight of roughly 59 kilograms, 130 pounds, make it feel lively and agile on trails. At a price of about $4,000 in many markets, it hits the sweet spot of serious performance without going full throttle cost. What I appreciated most is how it blends that punchy, moto-style experience with minimal fuss. No oil changes, fewer moving parts, just twist-and-go fun. That said, as with many emerging brands, build quality and service networks may not yet match the long-established bikes, so it's wise to check warranty and parts availability if you plan to really use it hard. For someone wanting high-end performance on trails without breaking the bank, the Falcon Pro delivers impressively. eRide Pro SS 3.0. From the moment you twist the throttle on the SS 3.0, you get that electric bike grin. This machine is clearly built for off-road thrills. With a 72-volt 50 amp-hour, 3.6 kilowatt-hour, swappable lithium battery, and a peak motor output of 15.8 kilowatts, with around 6 kilowatts rated. It pushes you from 0 to 30 miles per hour in roughly 2 seconds and tops out at about 62 miles per hour. Best case range under easy conditions hits 64 plus miles at 25 miles per hour, and over 100 miles if you potter along at 15 miles per hour. Build quality feels solid, reinforced frame, upgraded belt and pulleys, quality suspension from Fast Ace, and regenerative braking to help stretch that battery further. Price-wise, you're looking at around $5,600 for a brand new unit. What really stands out is how the SS 3.0 blends race-level performance with trail usability. Whether you're smashing through whoops or cruising in the golden hour, it just works. On the flip side, heavy throttle use or steep terrain will eat range faster, and since it's off-road spec, you'll want to check local legal status if you dream of street use. All in all, a powerful, immersive ride that delivers the fun in electric off-road. Talaria Sting MX5. When you swing a leg over the Sting MX5, you immediately feel it's built with real off-road ambitions. With its impressive 72-volt 40 amp-hour battery pack, 2,880 watt-hours, and peak motor output around 13.4 kilowatts, it has the grunt to surprise on the trail. The lightweight forged aluminum frame, just 76 kilograms with battery, and full adjustable 220mm front air and dual spring suspension give it that agile, grounded feel on jumps and rough terrain. On the price front, you'll often find it around the US $4,000 to $4,700 zone, depending on region. The ride itself? It's quiet, punchy, and low maintenance. No clutch, less fuss, just throttle and trail. If you're after an electric dirt bike that feels serious without going ultra premium cost, the Sting MX5 hits the mark. The only caveat, as with many niche brands, parts and support might take extra planning in your region. Ventus One Plus. The Ventus One Plus is a thrilling entry into electric off-road riding, delivering serious performance, refinement, and character all in one machine. Equipped with a monstrous 28 kilowatt peak motor and a 72-volt 50 amp-hour Samsung battery, it promises a claimed top speed of around 81 miles per hour and up to about 70 miles of range under favorable conditions. What I found refreshing is how the upgrades go beyond raw power. It features fully revamped suspension, RF Loxa fork plus high-spec rear shock, robust DOT large piston brakes, and straight pull wheels for added durability. At a listed price of approximately $6,399 it sits at a premium level. But for what you get, high-end components, app tuning, top tally for speed and range, it feels justified for serious riders. If you're the kind who wants electric, off-road domination with style and substance, this bike definitely hits the mark. Arctic Leopard XE Pro S. The Arctic Leopard XE Pro S is a serious electric dirt bike that blends raw power with trail-ready agility. At its heart lies a 20 kilowatt direct drive motor, coupled with a 72-volt 55 ampere-hour battery, offering up to around 62 miles per hour, approximately 100 kilometers per hour, top speed, and a torque figure of roughly 500 newton meters at the wheel. Weighing in at about 67 kilograms, approximately 148 pounds, it's light enough to flick through technical terrain, yet beefy when you hit the gas. Suspension features a 37mm upside-down fork, approximately 202mm travel up front, and a 210mm stroke adjustable rear shock. As for price, it's listed around $5,450 in the US market. In real-life rides, reviewers say you'll realistically get approximately 50 miles on a full throttle outing, and more if you dial it back. The finish isn't flawless. Some users report minor fit and finish issues. But for the asking price, you're getting full-on e-dirt bike performance. If you're after an electric machine that makes you move, and isn't just for the commute, this one definitely earns a serious look. Zero XB. The Zero XB strikes a fantastic balance between fun and accessibility for electric off-road riders. Its 2.4 kilowatt-hour swappable battery powers a motor delivering about 10 horsepower, 7.5 kilowatts, and 373 newton meters, 275 pound-feet of torque at the wheel. You'll get up to around 47 miles, 75 kilometers of range when cruising at approximately 31 miles per hour, and the top speed is about 47 miles per hour, 80 kilometers per hour, in unrestricted form. At just 139 pounds, 63 kilograms, it's impressively light and flickable through trail terrain. The US price starts at around $4,195. What I really like is how rider-friendly it is. No clutch, no gears to worry about, and fully adjustable suspension. Front and rear make it feel grown-up yet approachable. On the flip side, its modest top speed and battery size mean it's ideal for shorter trail sessions rather than full-blown enduro adventures. All said, if you're after an electric dirt bike that's easy to pick up and genuinely fun, the Zero XB is a strong contender. ReRode EWatt T2.0. The ReRode EWatt T2.0 offers a serious electric dirt bike punch wrapped in a sleek off-road package. Equipped with an 81-volt 45 amp-hour battery and a mid-drive motor rated at 16 kilowatts continuous with peak figures up to 30 kilowatts, it promises thrilling acceleration and a claimed top speed of around 135 kilometers per hour, approximately 84 miles per hour. With a weight of about 70 kilograms and a wheelbase of 1,239 millimeters, the bike stays agile in technical terrain, while its 203mm front suspension and 85mm rear travel handle trail abuse with confidence. Priced at roughly $6,500 US, it's a premium entry into electric off-road riding. Riding it gives the sense of having genuine moto performance in an electric format. If you're set up for high-end, adrenaline-fueled off-road use, this bike certainly doesn't hold back.